Hello students, welcome to IFAS. Myself Himanshu, Geography faculty at ifasonline.com. So today I welcome you all. I welcome the honorable teachers and the students. And today we are going to talk about that what you can do after your UG, undergraduation, post-graduation. What are the different opportunities, okay, in the field of jobs, in the field of academics. So today we are going to cover it, and I'm going to solve your doubts about the future planning. So let's dive into the topic itself. Chaliye. See, when a candidate, when a student is pursuing the masters, or he has or she has done the masters, then there is a little bit of confusion that what is going to be the future, that whatever the subject we are pursuing, what's the future of it, right? So the first is academics. It means that whatever the field you are doing, masters or undergraduation, there are two fields. Either you can go into the academic section if you're interested in teaching, so you can go in academics, or you can go in the jobs related to the subjects. जैसे कि are you able to see this? Environment consultant. This is the job which you can pursue if you are pursuing for the geography, right? Then comes to historical researchers. These are the type of job which are unheard of, because such jobs are very less in our country, but these are very helpful for your career, and it can be financially viable also for you. So historical research, if any student is pursuing from the history, masters in history, then he can or she can pursue for historical researcher. Then comes the policy analyst. This comes under polity, if the political science is the subject. And then comes to a forensic psychologist. Forensic psychologist means the psychology related. Though if any student is pursuing the masters in psychology, he can or she can pursue psychologist, right? Then comes the financial planner. Financial planner, if somebody is doing economics, masters in economics, he or she can pursue this. So before going ahead, let me tell you that let me present the webinar before you. Let me present whatever I want to tell, and then I will be taking your doubts. If there is any doubts, so you can put in comment box. I will try to take all of them. Okay. Navaratan Rathod, good afternoon. Welcome to the class. Welcome to the webinar. Chalo. So in the field of academics, we are having two options. First is assistant professor in universities, colleges, and second is research, PhD. So you can, if you are going in the field of academics, you can go in the field of assistant professor, or you can pursue research. Okay, chaliye. Now I will tell you about some various jobs which you can pursue in your masters, after your masters. जैसे कि let me give you some examples about geography. If the person is pursuing for the BA or MA in geography, he or she can take the following jobs. What are the jobs? Geographic information systems, urban and regional planner, environmental consultant, cartographer, transport planner, sustainability consultant. This is sustainability consultant. This is very hot job right now, because we all know that this SDG goals and all about the UN is stressing so much about it. 2030 is the target for the sustainable development goals. So every country, in India is also doing, and every other country is also pursuing for the sustainable development. So there is huge demand for sustainable consultants in the countries, right? Then comes the location analyst for businesses. Then comes the land use planner, disaster management specialists, and then come the conservationist. So as you can see, the fourth point, cartographer. Are you able to see cartographer? every town in our country needs a cartographer, because we all know that we are having master plans for every towns, whether it's tier 1 city, tier 2 city, tier 3, tier 4. Every city is having a master plan. So for that master plan we need some cartographer, we need some town planner, as you can see. So there are huge opportunity for geography students in various examination. All right, then comes our next subject, it is history. So what are the job opportunities you are having in history? One second. Yes, so you can be museum curator, right? You can be historical researcher, you can be archivist, you can be historian professor, heritage manager, historical consultant for media and films. ये तो आपको you all know about it, right? Because in Bollywood, Tollywood, and in whole India, the media and film is growing very fast, and these OTT platforms, these OTT platforms like Netflix and Disney Hotstar, these are the companies, they are hiring very rapidly for media and film, because in media and in movies we need historical data. So for that historical data to be right, we need historians who have a good grasp on history. So we need historical consultant. Okay, so it is very lucrative job, historical consultant. Then comes the tour guide. As we all know that tourism is growing very fast in our country, so we need more tutors. We need more tutors who can guides who can guide the monument to us. And recently I've seen in the previous trends that many people, earlier what used to do, we used to go to the monument and we didn't care about what exactly is the reason behind of this construction. But now what is going on now, everyone is more curious about that, why this monument was constructed, what was the significance of it. Okay, so this tour guide and historical interpreter, this is also a very, very good job for the history people. Second comes documentary filmmaker. This is for the history people who are pursuing a master's in history, and they want their career to be flying in history subject. Okay, then comes historical writers, authors, and the last but not least, because it is a very lengthy list, but these are the top 10 I found. Cultural resource manager. So these are the few jobs the person who are pursuing history, MA history, he or she can do. Then comes our next subject. These are the important subjects. These are the very famous or these are very famous subjects which we are discussing, like geography, history, political science, psychology, economics. They are very demanding also, and they help us in scoring very good in the examinations also. Reason why? Because there is a lot more content available on the internet for these examinations. All right, chaliye. Then in political science we have political analyst, policy analyst, government relation analyst, international relation specialist. देखो, this job, due to the past trends, because our country is a developing country, our foreign policy is also evolving during the time. For the past decade we are evolving very fast. Our presence in international institutions, international countries, our stature has been increased over the time. So government also needs an international relation specialist, because we are engaging with more and more countries now. So we need such specialist who can have a close look at countries' cultural, society, their economics, their politics. Okay, because whenever we are engaging to a country, we need a groundwork. So for groundwork we need such specialists. Okay, then political campaign manager. It's like a business now. Political campaign is also a business. I think you all read newspapers, so usme as you can see that parties spend so much on political campaigns. Okay, then comes public affairs consultant, diplomat service officers, lobbyist, legislative assistant, and political journalist. So these are some few of the jobs the MA political science person can pursue, or he or she can have some view about it, who can think about these jobs. Okay, these are the psychology. I won't be reading it, so you can go through all these jobs for the psychology. Then comes the economics. You all know that economists are very because more and more people are aware now, more and more people are coming in our tax labs now, so we need some, you know, our financial consultants, we need data analysts, business consultants, investment consultants. Due to the culture of startup in India, the government launched the Startup India program, so the startup culture in our India is growing now. Earlier it used to be only the culture of USA or European countries. Okay, now in India also a startup culture is increasing. So the economics people, they have a huge monetary advantage also, and they have a huge opportunity for these jobs also. ठीक है, चलिए. So these are the jobs you can pursue. Okay, I talked about the jobs. Now comes that why you should be going in academics, in the teaching profession. Okay, earlier it was the jobs. Now let's move toward the academics. See, so these are the few points that why anyone should be going into academics: passion for teaching, mentoring students, career in research, freedom over your time, and job security. So these are the some, because earlier jobs they can be insecure also in the terms of job security. Reason, because some of them are like a passion, because you won't be getting so much job security in that, because these jobs are, those are not so much prominent in our India. So our academics jobs, just like research scholar or this professor, assistant professor, these are more prominent and more having more opportunity, because our education system is also growing, it's evolving, so we need more and more professors. Many vacancies toward whole India they are releasing. Every state needs assistant professors, every state needs research scholars, so there are huge opportunity for the academics also. Chaliye, see, after completing a master's degree, many people choose to pursue further academic pursuits for a variety of reasons. Why? Common motivations. These are the few motivations. I won't be reading them all, but let me tell you the points. The first point is the person will be needing a specialization. If you are doing a master's, so why have you done the master's? Because there are many opportunities you can grasp just after your graduation. So if the person is doing master, then he needs a specialization, because you are master in that subject. What do you mean by master's? Master is you are having mastery in that subject. So you need a specialization. All right. Then comes the career advancement. Obviously, you will be having more age over the graduate, because postgraduate is more, it opens more opportunity before you. Then comes the research opportunities, because we all know that for the PhD purposes we need a master's in that subject. So for the research opportunities we need to complete our masters. All right. Then comes the teaching opportunities. We all know that after masters and after doing your NET, JRF or PhD, any university can hire you. It can be private, or you can appear for government exams also, they can also hire you. So there are huge opportunity in teaching sector also. Okay. Then comes personal fulfillment. In this point we have talked about the personal job security, the personal financial goals. Then comes the networking and collaboration. This point is very good, because if you are doing the academics, if you have completed the masters, you will be connected to the various people, and the collaboration you can do with other people throughout the country. It will open the doors for you. Okay. Then comes the competitive advantage. Okay, chaliye. Then see, in academics you are having two factors. two branches. First is UGC NET or JRF. Second is SET या SLET, State Level Eligibility Test. Alright, जो academics in UGC NET, it stands for University Grant Commission National Eligibility Test Junior Research Fellowship. So if the person is going in academics, so a candidate who is pursuing for the masters, he or she can pursue for NET examination. So let me tell you something about the NET. Okay, NET या फिर SLET. See, SET examinations, I think you can see the various states here. So these are the states, Andhra Pradesh to West Bengal, these are the states who conduct SET examination. SET means State Eligibility Test. It means that a state is conducting the examination for the professorship or the junior research fellowship for the state purposes. That degree will be valid only in the state. All right. Then comes the NET examination. My main purpose for you is NET. See, this is the motto of UGC, Gyan Vigyan Vimuktaye. It means it is only through knowledge and science liberation is attained. So it is the motto of UGC, our University Grant Commission, that only through knowledge plus science that liberation can be attained. In Hindi we can say that ज्ञान और विज्ञान से ही मुक्ति संभव है. So this means the motto, and that's why UGC is working very hard toward the betterment of our selection process, choosing of candidates for various colleges and universities. All right, chaliye. See, the National Eligibility Test NET is conducted on the behalf of University Grant Commission for determining the eligibility of Indian nationals for the eligibility of assistant professorship, junior research fellowship, or both. Are you getting the point? The NET, the NET examination, why it is conducted? First, the full form is NET, National Eligibility Test. And what was the full form of SET? It was State Eligibility Test. So there is a difference. I think you can see in the first line itself that SET is for the state only and the NET is national level examination. Okay, then why the NET is conducted? For two things: either you can eligible for assistant professor or you can be selecting for junior research fellowship, या फिर both. Okay, ठीक है. So let me tell you that why there is an importance of UGC NET examination. ठीक है. So first is you can be eligible for assistant professorship. Second, you can be awarded for junior research fellowship. I will tell you about the JRF in later stage. Stay connected. Third is career advancement. Fourth is recognition of expertise. Fifth is access to national wide network. Got it? These are the importance of UGC NET examination, that you will be eligible for assistant professorship, you will be eligible for the award of JRF, you will be eligible for career advancement, you will be eligible for the recognition of expertise, because if you are having NET degree in your hand, then it is considered that you have expertise in that field. Okay, and then you will be having access to national wide network. You will be connected to whole sum of researchers and assistant professors in the India. और ठीक है, चलिए. So what is the process? What is the process of UGC NET application? See, UGC NET invite the application twice a year. Which time? June session, and second is December session. So right now June is going on. So if anyone is following the NET examination, they might be knowing that from 30 of June, the NET examination is going to be conducted. Okay. And the next examination upcoming will be December session. So it is very fixed. Only due to the corona times, the two cycles were merged, but now it's on track. Admit cards have been released. You can watch on our channel how to download the admit card. Okay, chali. What will be the mode of examination? What will be the mode of examination? As you can see that we are having a live photo from NTA website itself. That are you able to see the computers? So it is only computer based test mode. There is no OMR, nothing. Earlier is to be like that, but now it is all digital. Okay, and there will be no negative marking. It is a bonus for you all that there will be no any negative marking. What will be the pattern of examination? Okay, what will be the pattern of examination? See, earlier it used to be paper 1 separate and paper 2 separate, but now it has been only one. It have 150 questions for 3 hours. 150 questions for 3 hours. There is no negative marking. I'm telling you again, there is no negative marking, and questions number will be 150, and you will get 180 minutes, 3 hours for these. In the first paper, you will get 50 questions, and in second paper, you will get 100 questions. What is this paper 1 and paper 2? See, paper 1 of UGC NET examination is common for all the candidates, whichever your subject is, either you're from geography, either from your history, from political science, psychology, whatever subjects you're having, the paper 1 is common for all of you. And paper 1 is having reasoning ability, reading comprehension, divergent thinking, and general awareness of the candidate. Why this paper is conducted for all of you? It is because UGC want to know that the candidate who is going to apply, who is going to pass the examination, he or she should be having that mindset of being a professor, being a research scholar. So that's why this reasoning ability, logical, these type of topics has been added in the examination. All right, the second paper, it will be the subject specific paper which you are going to have. Like if a candidate is having economics as a subject in masters, let me tell you one thing, that you can give a NET examination only in that subject which you have done masters in. So many queries come to me also that, sir, I'm doing my masters from political science, can I give my masters in geography? No, you can't. You cannot do it. There is no such facility. So if you are doing masters from a specific subject, only from that subject you can appear for the NET examination. Got it? So this paper 2, it will be from that subject and it will be combined, no different. All right, got it? Chaliye. Yes, Deepali, good afternoon. And one more thing, all the questions are compulsory. So or there is no negative marking. So my take would be that you all should be attending all the questions, whether it is 50-50 or the probability is the wrong, but why to let chance leave if you are having a good guesswork. ठीक है ना? चलिए. Now let me tell you the syllabus. The syllabus is, see, paper 1, I'm again repeating, paper 1 is common for all of you. So this section you all have to attempt 50 questions, 100 marks. All right, ठीक है, समझ में आया? Then comes in paper 1, these are the following 10 units. These are very important units: teaching aptitude, research aptitude, comprehensions, communication, mathematical reasoning and aptitude, logical reasoning, information and communication technology, ICT. Then comes the people development and environment, and 10th is data interpretation. So these are 10 units which is being asked in the examination of paper 1. All right. Then comes the paper 2. In this slide, I'm having geography as a subject. It is a pilot subject I'm taking. You can be from any stream. You can download your subject, your syllabus from UGC website. Okay. You can download your syllabus from UGC website, and you can see the syllabus, that what they have asked, and you can also go through the PYQs, previous year question papers, so that you can get a idea that how the exam pattern is there and how the exam is evolving throughout the time. Okay, chalo. So if any geography student is watching, so he won't be needing to download any syllabus. Here is the syllabus in front of you. Okay, geomorphology, climatology, oceanography, geography of environment, population and settlement geography, geography of economic activities and regional development, cultural, social and political geography, geographical thought, geographical techniques, and geography of India. So these are the topics which is covered in geography subject. Paper 1 is common for all of you. Okay, chaliye. Then you might be having that what exactly is the eligibility criteria for UGC NET. So let me tell you the criteria. See, general unreserved या फिर general EWS category students, candidates who have secured at least 55 marks. The person who is falling in general unreserved and general EWS, because many people gets confused by EWS because it is a new category that has been added recently. So they have to secure 55% in master's degree. So most of you are watching most of you are master student, so I would like to tell you that work hard for that. If you are not getting 55%, then you won't be able to fill the form of UGC NET. Then comes the reserved categories. OBCs. In OBC 2, non-creamy layer comes in reservation and creamy does not. The creamy layer falls under the category of general category. SC, ST, PWD, persons with disability, and third gender categories, they have to secure at least 50% marks. So there is 5% leniency toward OBC, SC, ST, and PWD and third gender candidates. Now most of you are in the first year of your masters. Most of you might, some of you might be in the last year. So there is a doubt that whether the first year student can give the examination or not, or I am doing my masters, I am in final year, whether I can give the examination or not. Okay, so there is a doubt. So let me give you the holistic view about it, that either you are in first year or in second year, or you have passed the examination, you all are eligible for the NET examination. You can all give attempt to the UGC NET. Why? Because UGC is having a rule that if you are qualifying the NET examination, from that date to from 2 years, you need to pursue your master's degree. Are you getting the point? Let me repeat it, that from the day of examination of a result of NET is out, just suppose that 10 June, today is 10 June. So if the today result has come today, then from today to 2 years, you need to complete your masters. If you have not done that, their degree won't be, it won't be valid. You have to appear again for the examination. Okay? Are you getting the point? So there is a confusing about that whether I can give examination or not. So it is settled now. You can give the examination, but you have to complete your master within 2 years from the NET, your NET result. Then comes the age limit question. It is very prominent questions because age limit is a very crucial factor. So let me tell you that there is no upper age limit in applying for UGC NET for assistant professor. Read it very carefully, that there is no upper age in applying for UGC NET for assistant professor. For applying for the post of assistant professor, you don't need any upper age limit. There is no limit. Then comes the limit, but in what? JRF. if the candidate is trying to pursue GRF as a scholarship, if you want to be research scholar in the GRF sector, if the GRF section, then you need to be not more than 31 years. Okay, 31 is 31 year for the unreserved category. And the EWS category students also come in this criteria. The EWS student should also not be above 31 to appear in the, because whenever you will be applying for GRF and assistant professor this exam form, they will ask you that whether you are applying for assistant professor only or whether you are applying for assistant professor plus GRF. So if your age is 30 plus, you can't apply for the GRF post. Okay. Then comes the relaxation. See, 35 is the age for the GRF for what? For OBC, non-creamy layer, ST, SC, PWD and third gender categories. And it also applies for women applicants. Women can apply for the NET GRF till what? Till 35 year age. Okay. Top benefits of UGC NET examination. If a candidate who is qualifying for the NET examination, he can be under 7th pay commission and his pay can be 57,700 to 79,800 rupees. This is the pay commission for the assistant professor. And if you are calling for GRF also falls under the 7th commission, assistant professor, but in the GRF you will get 31,000 per month for the first 2 years, and then you will be promoted to senior research fellowship, and for the next 3 years you will be getting 35,000 rupees per month. So these are the pay scale that you are getting. So there is a very good opportunity for the person, for the candidate who want to pursue for the GRF. ठीक है ना? Why? Because for 5 years you will be getting this salary. It's like a salary from the government, and also you are doing your research also. So you are also studying plus you are getting the salary from the, so you don't need to be worry about the jobs and all, because GRF is like a job only, but it is also a job also, plus it is also giving you opportunity to do research. I'm having a cutoff of NET geography that in 2022, the cutoff for general category student was 188 out of 300. This is for the general category student, and these followings are the EWS, OBC non-creamy layer, SC and ST candidates, and these are out of 300. I already told you about it, that the total marks is 300 marks. This is for the assistant professor. Just see the cutoff marks in GRF. It's very highly competitive. The 214 marks out of 300 is required for touching the GRF marks. Okay, chill. So now you know that how competitive is the UGC NET examination. These are some statistics from the 2021 that for assistant professor only, the registered candidates were 3,87,150. Out of those, around 4 lakhs, only 2 lakh people appeared. Means the the present attendance are only 50%, and out of that 2 lakhs, only 40,000, 43,000 candidates have passed for the assistant professor. Just see the ratio. And then comes the GRF and assistant professor, the people who are qualified for both the examination. 8.79 lakh people registered, and only 4.9 around 5 lakh people they appeared, only half. And among those 5 lakh people, 5 lakh candidates, only 9,000 were able to crack the examination, and they were able to fetch the GRF position. So the competition is very high and you need to work very hard for it. So there are some few tips from my side. This is the last section of our webinar. So let me tell you some tips for the examination. First of all, the student who is watching, firstly, take the support, take the advice from your mentors, from your teachers. Whoever is teaching you, whatever the subject you are in, your teacher is your best friend. You have to consult with them that what to do, whether you can go in the jobs also, whether you want to do in academics, because only the teachers know you very well. You have spent lot of time with them. If if there is a master student, he has spent time 2 years with your professor. So even your professor knows you very well, that which sector you should be going, because he surely will be he or she surely will be having an insight about you. So first of all, go to the teacher and consult with them. All right, and after that, what you should do, you should, if you are going in the academic section, if you are going for UGC NET examination, you should be doing directional study. It means, see, the UGC NET is a very specific, it's not very vast. The syllabus is clearly written, and generally questions are asked from the syllabus itself. So there is no any extempo. You won't be surprised that from where this topic has come. Okay, so you should be having any directional study, means concise and stick to the syllabus. Second is previous year questions paper. This is very important. This point is very important, because of the importance of previous year question papers, even on our channel we also conduct PYQs, previous year question papers, daily, because it have lot of importance in the preparation of examination. Then comes the time management. By doing previous year question papers, by doing regular mock tests, by applying the question paper daily, what you will be doing, you will be having a very sharp idea of time management. Okay, so when you will be giving the actual examination, you won't fumble, you won't stumble, and you won't be able to there will be no nervousness among you. And when you are having the final stage, just like right now, like I am from the geography department, so my subject is having the exam date of 20th June. So what we are going to do in the last these 10 days, we are just focusing on full length mock test. We are not going to teach new subjects. We are not going to teach new any topics. We are going to cover the previous year question papers. We are emphasizing more on MCQs, so that you should also emphasize on MCQs. So in the last days of your preparation, you should be revising whatever you read. You should be not reading any new stuff. Okay, so this is all for the today, and I hope I was able to give you an insight about the future and what you can pursue about the future. So if you are having any questions, you can ask in comment section. I'm waiting for you here. I'm here in comment section. If you have any doubts, any questions, you can type in the comment box. I will be taking those questions. If you are having any doubt regarding the age, regarding the eligibility, regarding the syllabus, regarding the resources, if you want to know anything about it, you can ask in the comment section. Deepti Nayak, okay, welcome. I hope you understood everything. And I if you ask me personally, you should all be after masters, for once you all should be giving the net examination, just for the, if even if you're not interested, you should be giving, so that if you find it very attractive, or if you find it easy, then you can go ahead. It's a very good opportunity, it's a very good field to do work in, and you will have much interaction with the students, like I'm having right now with you. So you will get a lot of opportunities. So I hope you all understood what I wanted to convey here. So there is no any response from the chat section, so I'm just assuming. Hello Mandeep, yes, please tell. Yes, good afternoon, do you have any questions? Thank you Deepali for attending the session. Thank you Deepti, thank you Mandeep, and thank you all of the faculties. Okay, fine. So let's wind up our today's webinar. I was having a very nice time with you all. Take care, bye bye, and see you later.